In this video, we're going to go over how you can most efficiently farm high quality pal oil, as well as polymers. For the pal oil itself, we only have two sources. We can either hunt or capture pals to drop it, or buy it from a merchant. Unfortunately, there's no ranch pal at the moment that produces it. With that in mind, we're going to be going over every single pal that drops the oil, starting with the ones that I recommend the most for farming, and moving to the ones that I don't recommend you farm at all. If this video ends up being beneficial, please like and subscribe as that helps me. We're going to start off with Relaxasaurus, who will most likely be most players' first source of high quality oil, and it can actually drop a fairly high amount, 1 to 4, as well as Woollypop, who is guaranteed to drop 1. The reason why we're recommending Woollypop as well is because Relaxasaurus and Woollypop roam the same area, so if you're looking to farm Relaxasaurus for oil, you might as well get Woollypop while you're there. The second set of pals that I would advise hunting are Digtoys and Deud. Both of those live in a northern central desert, and both of these can drop a pal oil, with Deud guaranteed to drop 1, and Digtoys between 2 and 3. They're also fairly low level at just around level 20, so they're somewhat easy to farm, and this is probably the most recommended area to go if you're looking for oil. Mamores is the third source of oil that I would recommend. As it has high quantities, it will drop 5 to 10 each time we defeat one, and if you come across two fighting, I would really recommend just staying there and try and get both of them for their oil. They do roam large parts of the map, so if you run into one and you do have the opportunity to take one out, feel free. They are fairly high level though, so be a little bit careful. The rest of the pals that drop oil, I personally don't recommend going for, because they're either very rare or they're just better options out there. Starting with Flambell, who does drop 1 pal oil and can be found in the hot northern central area at around level 10. Could be a good choice early game, but honestly, there are better options, wouldn't recommend it. We have Grintail, who does drop 1 to 3 oil, but they're only available at night. We have Quivern, Gomentide Ignis, and Ephithrin, who all drop oil, but are all rare pals that can mainly be found in the Safari zones or as bosses, and thus making them very difficult to farm, as they will be higher levels for one, and as I said, they'll be rare, so you're probably better off going for Digtoys and Deud or Relaxasaurus and Woollypop any time of the day. Now keep in mind, we can actually also double our drops from particular pals by capturing and then butchering them. It's up to you if you want to do that. Personally, don't really recommend it, as it is a lot of extra resources for the balls, and also a lot of extra resources to do the butchering or other time. However, feel free to do it until you capture 10 of each for a little bit extra experience. Now for polymers, we are going to be using oil to make them, but there is actually a pal that drops it, and that is Jet Dragoon. And because he is basically a level 50 endgame boss, he's not really a good source. So the best bet is just to hunt pals that drop oil and then manufacture it at base. So yeah, those are the sources of high quality pal oil. Hope this guide has been to some help, and if anything has been unclear, if there are any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to respond. If this video did end up helping you, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel, because that would help me out a ton, and there'll be more guides coming for Palworld in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!